LPT January 8th is the perfect day to take off work this holiday season. If your work gives you Christmas, New Year's Day, and MLK Day off, add January 8th and you'll get 4 Mondays off in a row. It doesn't work every year, but with the holidays all lining up on Monday, it's perfect. How do I get my company to give us fucking MLK Day off? I need that LPT. These are the pro tips I come here for. Good looks, op. What's the pro tip that deals with the gap between MLK Day and Memorial Day? 5 months with no holidays. Should be criminal. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays. Celebrate Elvis' birthday. Pro tip: take off a Tuesday for a longer weekend. American pro tip. First good LPT in ages. I'd rather take a Friday off. Fridays. If you're out and about, the attitude everywhere is just better. Mondays off, I always feel a bit guilty because no one is enjoying it. People are grumpy. If you live in the US, just a small caveat you forgot to add there. I'd rather take 7 days and have 2 consecutive weeks off. How do I get my government to recognize US public holidays? Could we just consolidate every country's public holidays and celebrate them all? In the UK, you can either work or not work on days people became independent from you. LPT: take 3 days off of your 25 guaranteed vacation days for holidays starting from December 22nd to Jan. 2 if you live in Denmark. Next year will be even wilder. Fearful face. That sounds like a great way to start acclimatizing yourself to 3-day weekends and then have a worse Monday than normal on the 5th one. There was a website that someone made a while ago that you could input the amount of days you wanted to take off and what dates, and it would automatically tell you what days to take off so you could get the maximum number of days off while using the minimum PTO days. Anyone know what I am talking about? Americans realize other countries exist challenge. I'm an American, but even I can tell this is ignorant to the rest of the world lol. Except healthcare workers, cause that shit never sleeps. I left this post to go to my work's online portal and put in for the day off. I'm in desperate need of some 3-day weekends. Thanks for the tip, smiling face. Funny of you to assume my work lets me be off on national holidays, melting face, but FR though that's a great tip op. That's my birthday. Yeah. I live in a country that gives decent amounts of time off, so I couldn't care less about 4 consecutive Mondays. I'll just take all of Christmas, New Year, and parts of Dec and Jan off. Like a reasonable human being working for a reasonable employer in a reasonable country. I guess for some, but for most orgs that Monday is full steam ahead day. Bold of you to assume I get MLK Day off. Or enough PTO to actually take a day off for giggles. So you're saying if I take January 8th off, I'll have 1 Monday off in 4 weeks? I wish I had Christmas, New Year's, and heck, MLK too. LPT: this is internet, not USA. I love how that's my B-day. Perfection. Not when you work in health insurance like I do. First 2 weeks of the new year are always blocked because it is insanely busy. The better LPT is if your company recognizes Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and New Year's Day as holidays, then you only need to take 4 PTO days: 12/26, 12/27, 12/28, and 12/29 to have 11 consecutive days off. 1-2-2-2-1-1. I usually do this or something similar depending how the days fall every year. Please mention it is US only. Or you could take the day off the day after one of those days, then you'll have a 4-day weekend. January 8th is also Elvis Presley's birthday. I really only know this because a friend in high school shared the same birthday. And we all remember the birthdays of our high school friends. Right? Right, guys? Guys? Glad people take off time on my birthday. Best bet for me is to take the 4 work days between Christmas and New Year's. Taking those days gives me 10 consecutive days off. After that, I don't care if I need to work on Monday a week later. Lol, I selected all my vacation 2 weeks ago. Still get paid double for Labor Day for taking that week off. Or I'll just finish on the 22nd and go back on the 8th. I already have Mondays off. But my work lets me take the following Tuesday off if a holiday falls on a Monday. That way I'm not robbed of a holiday. So I should take Tuesday the 9th off. Thinking face. I work in a WFM office job, so I'll put in the PTORN as I could use a whole month of a 4-day work week. It'll feel so good. As someone who gets off all federal holidays and 1 Massachusetts day off on top of my 23 days PTO. Thank you. What the fuck is an MLK Day? Checks UK calendar for these magical Mondays off. Fuck. Or live in Europe and take a wild bunch of time off because we actually get reasonable PTO. This doesn't apply to most people. Only the privileged with good jobs. That's my birthday, another reason to take the day off. If your company doesn't already give you that day off in 2024, then you need a new job. The only people who have Christmas, New Year's Day and MLK Day off don't have jobs anyway. You loud, we already took that date off, lol. Joke's on you, I took the whole week off. I always take the first week of January off. I'll extend it by a day. I always take December 26th through 29th for a grand total of 11 days off. I managed to take off December 26th 29th this year. 10-day vacation is unheard of for me. Some people tried this with January 6th a few years ago. Garfield has entered the chat. It is also my birthday. Quiet quit Monday when others are out, take Tuesday off. It's also my birthday, so it's always a good day to take off. You're all invited, by the way. My job has January blacked out for PTO. Really sucks for some on our team that can't take a birthday anniversary off because of that rule. It's David Bowie's birthday, so it is a true holiday. Booyah, good looks. Take it off to celebrate Elvis Presley's birthday or Kim Jong-un's. My birthday is the perfect day for me to take off work, thanks for the tip. Can someone hack my PTO for next year? I get 6 paid US holidays and 10 days of PTO. The real pro tip is to take the 3 days before Christmas and New Year's off, so you get like 9-10 days off usually. Another thing to add, if you take off the 4 days following Christmas, you will have 10 full days of no work. This is because Christmas and New Year's this year land on a Monday. Only works if they are on Sunday, Monday. So this year is the last time for the next couple years. Work 4 10s and get every Monday off like me. I thought Elvis' birthday was already a holiday? Birthday of Elvis Presley. Taking 3 days off for a 10-day holiday around Christmas and New Year's instead should gon be cash. Take Friday, January 12th off instead. Still have 4 4-day work weeks in a row, but also get a 4-day weekend thrown in. Thanks for reminding me to ask for the day off on my birthday.